Now we will do the problems on ages. So age problem comes like this, in which you have been given the present ages and you have been given the future ages, and for that you have to find out the present ages. So I have taken one such example where a father's age is 4 times the age of his son, right? That is, we are talking about their current ages. After 5 years, that is their after future, the future tells us that the father's age would be 3 times the age of his son. We have to find their present ages. Now, how to start this question? First of all, you write the present age at the first column, right? In present ages, we are going to talk about both the ages, as the first statement of the question tells us the father's age is 4 times the age of his son. So, we will write over here, let the son's age, in present we are talking about, so we are assuming let the son's age be x years. So, what would be his father's age? His father's age would be 4 times that of his age. So, father's age would be equal to 4 times x. That makes it 4x years, right? These are their present ages. Now, we will talk about their future ages, that is after the period of 5 years. So, you will have to write down the period that is after 5 years. Now, after 5 years, what is their age condition? After 5 years, they are giving some relation. Before that, you must write down what will be their ages after 5 years. So, we are going to write down the son's age. The son's age after 5 years would be x plus 5 years, isn't it? See, if you are 10 years old right now, after 5 years, how old will you be? You will be 15. So, similarly, if son's age presently is x years, after 5 years he would make x plus 5 years, right? Similarly, what will be his father's age? His father's age would also be 4x plus 5 years. Now, we have their ages after 5 years. Now, let us continue the question. They are saying after 5 years, the father's age will be 3 times the son's age. So, let us write this down. The relation between their ages is that the father age would be 3 times his son's age. So, we have written this down. The relation is that after 5 years, the father's age becomes 3 times this age of his son. So, now we are going to place the values, that is of after 5 years. After 5 years, what was father's age? It was 4x plus 5. So, we will write down here 4x plus 5 equal to 3 times what is the age of son? It is x plus 5. So, now we have got a linear equation, that is this one. Why is it linear? Because here the variable x is having the highest power as 1. So, now we have formed a linear equation. Can we solve it further to find out the value for their ages? Yes, we can solve it further. So, let us continue. The linear equation is 4x plus 5 equal to 3 times x plus 5. For solving this, we will let the left hand side remain as it is for time being. We are going to solve the right hand side, and for solving that, we multiply the factor with both the terms inside the brackets. That is, it becomes 3x plus 3 5s are 15. So, now we have the equation. We can bring the like terms together, that is 4x, 3x would come to this side and become minus 3x, whereas 15 remains to the other side only, and we transpose 5 to that side, making it minus 5. Now, solving this, we get x equal to, what is 15 minus 5? 10. So, x comes out to be 10. What was x in the question? We had assumed x to be the son's present age. That means we are somewhat near to the finding of present ages. So, we will write it down here. The present age of son was assumed to be x, right? And we have got the value for x as 10. So, the present age of son is 10 years. What about his father? The present age of father would be equal to 4x. That means 4 into 10 giving us 40 years. That means the two values that were to be found here were the son's age and the father's age. We have found both the values. Now such questions are to be answered in this way only. Every age question has to have the present age. Then you have to write down the, maybe you can get a question in which the age is given for the previous years, like 3 years back or 4 years before. You can write that ages, and after that in the third step you find the equation. Once you have formed the equation, you can solve it further and get your answers.